Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Osab Solomon, and today we will be looking at 5 types of clients to avoid on Upwork. As a freelancer on Upwork, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is working with the wrong client. Working with a bad client can lead to working extended hours and dealing with a lot of stress. The truth is, they may leave negative feedback that may harm your reputation and make it challenging to attract new clients on Upwork. So that little stars you are seeing there, it means a lot on Upwork. So in my opinion, it's preferable to have no clients at all than having bad clients. So now in this video, we'll be looking at how you can identify bad clients, what are the signs to look out for when deciding whether or not to apply for a job, and then I will highlight 5 warning signs you should pay attention to. These tips can save you a lot of trouble. So as you're seeing here already, I've already listed them, but we'll go ahead to explain them as we go ahead. Now, let's go in there. No, the number 10, sorry, the number one thing here is terrible job description. So when looking for a job on Upwork, when searching for a job, and then if you find out that the client did not put enough effort to write a comprehensive job post, it's a clear indication that there is lack of experience about the job. If they do not take the job post seriously, they are unlikely to take you seriously as well. So if they are looking for somebody to work on for their job and they couldn't, invest their time on that job to make sure that they explain what they need, of course, they cannot take you seriously. So let's look at this job description here. This is what this person said. So here we are. This person said online arbitrage UK Amazon, which is the heading, and he now said I did like to work with. Okay, I did like help with creating leads. you know, I highly recommend you avoid jobs with scanty descriptions like this. So instead, focus on job postings that contain several paragraphs that thoroughly outlines the job description. So irrespective of how big it may be, irrespective of what the client is listing out there, I recommend you going for such job rather than coming with these jobs here. Because if you accept this job, you will end up having issues with the client because the client himself doesn't even know what he needs. So how then will you know what he needs? So let's look at the second uh, thing to look into. So the second thing to avoid is clients that has no review. Okay, fine. On the right sidebar, you will find about clients, the section where you can see the payment method is verified. However, the client has no previous reviews, which may pose a risk for working with them. So here's an example. This is about this client. The client is from United Kingdom, but here there is zero review. So this shows that the client's payment is verified, of course, is verified, so it's kind of somehow safe to work with, but uh, there's no review, so you don't know if this client is a good person or is a bad person. So if the client ends up being a bad person, then he may leave you with a bad review. So that review is very very important. So that's why I usually recommend you go with people with proven results. So the third type of client you should avoid is the ones with too many proposals. So when a job posting receive more than 50 proposals, your chances of getting hired by the clients is slim. So let's just look at this job here. Uh, okay, so here is it. This job here, you said you have a 50 plus proposal. Normally, I don't advise anyone to go into a job that has more than 10 proposals, and preferably less than 5 is okay. So less than 5 is okay, and 5 to 10 is kind of is manageable. So if it's more than 10, I will advise you to leave it. But though I received an invite today, when I opened the work, the invitation, and then I saw that the work is around 20 to 50, like 20 to 50 people have already sent their proposal, but I still went ahead to submit my proposal. Now, why I did that is because I have nothing to lose. It was just an invitation, and of course, the client did not reach out, so it just ended there. So that's why you don't have to waste your time or your energy on this kind of job, because a job like this, when a job is up to 20, the client may have, hired someone, or better still, will not have, that time to go through the proposal thoroughly. So that's why you should just save your time from such clients. So the fourth type of client you should avoid on Upwork is clients that has bad review. Now, one of the types of clients to avoid is the one with bad reviews. A client that has negative feedback from previous freelancers is likely to be difficult to work with. These clients might have unrealistic expectations, be unresponsive, or difficult to communicate. I once worked with a client that after sending the job, he did not reply, and then I was like, he didn't tell me if there's any amendment or not. The client did not say anything. I waited. Sometimes when I come online, I'll see him online. But since I know that I've already sent this job to him and I've already messaged him, so there's no need of messaging him again. So I have to let it lie. This client did not reply until it's up to 2 weeks. Then Upwork have to return. Upwork have to release the milestone, the money for me. So now a rule of thumb is this: if you're bidding on job on Upwork, if the client has less than 4 stars, do not bid on the job. Do not work with that client. But it have shown that the client is difficult to work with. So here's an example. This client here has only 3 review, so just 3-star review. But you can also open the job to see what the like to see the issues that the freelancers have with the clients. And then but if it is just one job, you can feel like you can decide to go, because I believe that not everybody is okay to work with, not just the clients. Also, you can also have some freelancers that are also difficult to work with, that may even end up giving you bad review. So if the bad review is just from one person, you can still go ahead and work with the client, but then you also have to note what the person complained earlier. So now the last type of client you should avoid is the ones with cheap rates. Now, cheap or unreasonable rates is something that is, most common with new buys on Upwork. Now, one of the clients you should run from are those with unreasonable rates, those that ask for free jobs. I know some people will be like, do people really ask for free jobs on Upwork? Yes, people do ask for free jobs. They'll ask you to, do a free text. This text, they are not going to pay for it, and of course, they will use the work. So even if they tell you that your work is, your work is average or is not up to our standard, and therefore they cannot hire you or they will not hire you, that doesn't mean that they will not use the free text, because initially you agreed with them that it's going to be free text. Now, the type of client you should uh, avoid working with is the one with low rates. Look at here, it says a $5 to $10 per hour. Now, for Nigerians, it will be like $5 to $10 per hour is kind of okay. What if I happen to work up to 10 hours? What if I happen to work up to 6 hours? These things doesn't really work that way. You get the point? Yeah, I have been freelancing. I have done a lot of hourly jobs, and I also have done a lot of fixed rates. So some clients will give you an expectation of what to do within that hour. So let's say, for instance, I'm writing an article. A client may give me an expectation of 3 hours to deliver a 1,000 word. Some clients will give you 1 hour to deliver a 1,000 word article. So sometimes most of these things is not realistic. But if the client do not give you any expectations, and then the hourly rate is okay for you, you can still go ahead with it. And then you can also see some people that will give you a fixed job and tell you and tell you to write 40 or 50 articles. You're going to write it in bulk, and then at the end of the day, they're going to pay you $15 to $20. So I've seen such jobs before. So these are the kind of freelancer, these are the kind of clients you should avoid working with an Upwork. So if you have any other clients or any other type of clients you feel I should have mentioned, I want you to comment on the comment section below. Then if today is the first time of visiting my channel, I want you to please subscribe, then turn on the notification bell, and then smash the like button. Thank you all.